Start with the grains. Looks like they're trading higher across the board. Soybeans leading the way 8 to 9 cents higher there. What has the grains trading higher today?
Well, I think it's kind of a combination that markets are looking ahead to the supply and demand report on Monday, and it's a big data dump. We have winter wheat seedings, quarterly grain stocks, final production figures for corn and soybeans, and then we'll start talking demand and supply numbers for corn, soybeans, and wheat, as well as world production numbers. So a lot of information coming. And looking ahead towards it, we're seeing expectations for a small cut in soybean yields, a little bit larger cut in corn yields, and tightening ending stocks. So that's a positive. Plus, we go into this report and find tendencies after the report's released. In fact, March corn has risen 9 out of the last 13 years following this January WASDE report. Soybeans have rallied 9 out of the last 10 years following this report. So even though we have a little bit of maybe good weather in Brazil, big crop coming, I think we've dialed in and anticipated a lot of that crop size already. We're looking ahead to this report thinking we may get a little bit of a boost from balance sheets tightening. Also, USDA data showed winter wheat conditions, specifically hard red wheat areas, deteriorating from the last report. And so that's given us a lot of strength in Kansas City, and we'll probably continue to see a lot of spread trade, Kansas City versus Minneapolis, Kansas City versus Chicago, because of the poor winter wheat conditions and the fact we just really haven't entered dormancy yet for that winter wheat crop.
Okay. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. Switching over to cattle real quick, looks like seeing a bit of a pullback there, which feels rare these days. But cattle trading lower. What's going on there, you think?
You're right. It is rare. I don't think we've been lower in the last 6 days in live cattle, depending on what month you're looking at, and about 8 days in feeder cattle, again, depending on what month you are looking at. We definitely need some sort of a correction. We're due for a correction. We're definitely technically overbought and should trade lower here in both live and feeders, maybe for a day to relieve some of that. The cash trade is probably going to be dependent upon what happens in the futures market today and tomorrow. The cash is likely to be later in the week. Packers are trying to cut their kills as much as they can because of negative margins. We're down about 8,000 ahead through 2 days this week compared to the previous week. But with cutout values showing some weakness, they really can't afford to continue to pay sharply higher cash money. So they're going to cut their kills as much as they can, and we'll see how it comes out. But right now it's steady to a higher calls.